I'm about to set up my live stream using the YoloBox Extreme and the YoloBox Ultra. Alright, this is Adrian. Join me live while I set it up. Alright, so first things first. Okay, I will push in my USB-C power supply into the YoloBox Ultra. And on the YoloBox Extreme, I will push in the USB-C power supply to power it up. Yep, I never leave them there because the power will somehow power up all my USB devices. So now the power is in. Okay, you can see them powering up, but it's not powering up yet. I still have to turn it on. Alright, I go to my YoloBox Ultra, press the power button on the top right hand side for 5 seconds. 1000, 2000, 3. Okay, till I see the logo. That means it will start to power up. And then on my YoloBox Extreme, I will press the power button on the bottom right hand side for about 5 seconds till I see the logo, and they will both power up. Okay, just wait for this. I do this every 2 days. Whenever I stream, I'll do this. Alright. Okay, today I'm not using the, I'll be using the Ultra, not the InStream, for vertical streaming. Okay, so let's start with the YoloBox Ultra. Okay, I can do normal horizontal streaming or vertical streaming. So I've set this up so I'm using the Ultra for vertical streaming. So I'll be entering here, vertical stream, and of course my favorite channel is TikTok. I'll only be streaming to TikTok. Okay, TikTok, here you go. And let me just click here and go to live. Alright, as you can see, I have 2 input sources. I will select the camera input source, which is this, the Obsbot Tiny 2, my favorite webcam. Okay, so it's a robot webcam, right? Let me speak to this robot. Track me. Alright, track me. Track me. Okay, so the light turns blue, so it's tracking me now. As you can see, it's following me. Alright, yep, you can see here, it follows me. Okay, so that's the Obsbot Tiny 2, and for the audio, okay, we got the video done. Now for the audio is coming in. Obsbot Tiny 2 is going in via USB-C 1, so I'll have to turn on USB-C 1, which is already turned on in the previous stream, right? So it's there. So USB-C 1 is right over here, this input port, okay, which is connected to the Obsbot Tiny 2 directly. Alright, so very simple for YoloBox Ultra. But now I want to do something special. I don't just want to stream on TikTok. I also want to stream on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook at the same time. Okay, and I want TikTok to see the same thing as you see on Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube. So how's that done? That's where the second source comes in. This is the one. Can you see? It's very familiar. Okay, it is the YoloBox Extreme. So now let's set up the YoloBox Extreme. I'll lower this tripod. Okay, point edit. Okay, of course I want to go into streaming mode. So I enter live stream, and I am going to set up. Okay, click on the plus button, and I am going to set up a new stream. I will call it Just Working. Alright, that's my favorite live title. I don't expect a lot of hang on, let me charge my phone while it's live streaming. I don't expect a lot of viewers during my live stream, but it is the recorded version on YouTube that I want. Okay, so I just need to enter the title, that's all, and then tap on the check mark, tap on create, forget about the rest. Okay, the rest of the information I will key in later after it's been recorded on the platform. So now I'll go into this new stream that I just created. Okay, that I just set up, and all right, then I'll get this dialog says, attention, all these USB cameras are conflicting with each other. Okay, I'll choose to ignore them. Done. All right, so let's set up the camera first. So we have two camera sources, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, this one looking from the top of my head, it's in USB 1. All right, USB 1 is one of this is USB 1 input, which goes to my overhead cam, the Logitech C920. Logitech C920. That's why you see my head just now. Okay, Logitech C920, and this will be the overhead shot of my table. All right, what am I setting up? Okay, in this stream, I'm going to do a product review and unboxing, testing a product review. Okay, a new product from TikTok shop over there. Okay, I'll unbox from the parcel, and it's a bag. That's why you see I've prepared so many stuff. I'm going to demonstrate how this stuff, okay, all this stuff below, how all this stuff can fit into that tiny bag. All right, the tiny carrier bag. It's a sling pouch. It's a sling pouch. So it's going to be an e-commerce video, review video, right, from unboxing to testing. And so now for the second cam, which is USB-C, let me select it. All right, it's hidden behind now, and that cam is this guy. Okay, this is the NearStream VM20. I hope I got it right. NearStream VM20. Okay, I can't see the model name, but it's NearStream VM20. I'll carry it, put it here, somewhere here. It's going to point at my table. All right, let me just unplug this. This is not the tabletop shot, but it's going to be a side view of my table. Okay, whatever product I show will be the side view. Okay, so let me just adjust downwards until the table is right in the middle of the screen. Yep. Okay, so basically if I pick this up, all right, this will be the product, and it should be right in the middle of the screen. All right, I'll be unboxing this. Okay, so since I'm here, I'm going to clear some things. This laptop needs to be shifted a little bit, so let me just do that. Yep, I have a lot of things going on here. Let's clear. It's all intentional, right? I'm not so messy. Okay, so now the other thing is, I love this they call this a live stream stand. This live stream stand is holding all my equipment, including this laptop. So not all of 4 of my equipment. Okay, the live stream stand is holding this laptop, plus the YoloBox Ultra, plus a ring light, and my overhead camera. Okay, so now I have more space. Just adjust here. Yep, I was saying I just moved this laptop, and this laptop is attached to an arm of this very versatile live stream stand, which also has got the ring light and the overhead camera and and it's also holding on to the YoloBox Ultra, the vertical YoloBox Ultra. Okay, since talking about this, I'm gonna turn on all my lights now. Okay, this light is over here. The switch, let me get hold of the switch. Yeah, let's switch it to cool light. Okay, so the other light is over here on its own with its own boom arm. Okay, just move it a little bit, and I'll be turning on the backlight as well. Okay, the backlight will be up there. Yep, here's the room light. And okay, so this is my background. I can see my bed, so I'm gonna extend my partition, my green screen partition, so you don't see my bed. Yes, my workstation is in my bedroom. Okay, one more light. Okay, so we have the key light, fill light, and the backlight. I will have one more detail light here. Right, I'm gonna turn on. Okay, this is a Ulanzi small magnetic ring light. Okay, whatever I mentioned here, I will leave a link below. All right, this is so useful, right? Because I'm gonna do close up of my products, and they need lights. Okay, you see a camera here. Okay, that brings us to the next one. This is the YoloCam S7, my favorite cam. Okay, it's sort of hidden here. I cannot take out for you to see. It's wearing, I call it wearing the Panasonic white lens. The Panasonic white lens. Okay, now it's not powered on, so let me go power on. I bring you to my power supply. All right, again, it just so happened that my power extension don't have an on-off switch, so I just simply pull out the USB. So now I'll just push it back in to power it on. Okay, power it on. Yeah, these are my other USB power. Okay, so talking about USB power, it's time to power up this live stream cam. Yeah, those mesh there is for me to demonstrate how much that back can occupy. Okay, so yep, as you can see, the YoloCam S7 has got a green light now. Let's turn on, and on the YoloBox, let me remove this. Now just put it back a little bit. Okay, just bring you close to the YoloBox again. So on the YoloBox, I have the third camera now. 1, 2, 3. So the third camera is the YoloCam. All right, YoloCam S7, my favorite cam. So as you can see now, okay, this camera is blocking. Okay, it's upside down. It's upside down. So I am going to bring it the right side up. 90 degree, 90 degree. Probably when I'm free, I'll just twist this around 90 degree. Okay, now it's the right side up now. Okay, and I'll move away my coffee. Make sure there's nothing blocking. Okay, so I have 3 cams. 1, 2, 3. Okay, the first one is the overhead cam. Overhead cam, you can see my head. All right, overhead, you can see my head. Okay, and the product here. Product. So I'm gonna adjust the overhead cam so that it points at the product right in the center. Yes. Okay. And then we have the side cam. All right, you can see the product right in the center. And then we have the front cam. All right, product right here. Everything is centralized. Now, ready to roll. Right. So for this stream, I only need 3 cams. In my other streams, I may have to connect to my laptop as well to show my video editing tutorials. But for now, this is a product review tutorial, product review stream. So before we go on to set up the platforms here to multi-stream, let's go back to YoloBox Ultra. Okay, what am I going to set up in YoloBox Ultra? Let's go. Okay, YoloBox Ultra. So now you understand. This one is the Obsbot tiny tool pointing at me. All right, and this is the output of the YoloBox Extreme. Okay, how does it go? The YoloBox Extreme has got HDMI out here. There's two HDMI out. One goes to the YoloBox Ultra HDMI in, and then the other HDMI out goes to this monitor. Alright, that being said, recently I've done a configuration. Let me just unplug this configuration. Okay, nothing to do with that setup. Now, alright, so two HDMI outputs from the YoloBox Extreme. One goes to the monitor, and one goes to the YoloBox Ultra, okay, via HDMI 1. Oh, it looks a bit loose, yeah? Okay, HDMI 1, which is this one. Okay, so now this is a vertical stream. So how am I going to show this? Alright, so I'm going to, on the source monitor, I'm going to just rotate it 90 degrees, rotate 90 degrees until it's the right side up, right? Right side up. And I am going to replicate it. Okay, I'm going to set up my TikTok stream right now, if I may. Okay, I'm going to replicate it. Okay, this is the replicated version, and I am going to crop it. Okay, I'm going to scale the crop, and give it fit to screen, and done. Alright, so what happens is, I think it's not cropped enough. Let me do one more time. Crop, scale it further, fit the screen, done. Alright, it sort of fills up the screen. It doesn't, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Okay, so now on the YoloBox Extreme, if I were to just switch cameras, you see what happens. Okay, here you go. So I'm looking at the vertical version of my YoloBox Extreme. Okay, because I just cropped the center part. Alright, I just cropped the center part. Okay, once again, I'm gonna switch over here. You take a look at this. Let me just expand it. Bring it back. This is quite a big product. So let me just put it here. Okay, watch. This output is a vertical crop version of my YoloBox Extreme. Okay, over here I will also just make it bigger. I mean big screen here. Make a big screen. So camera 1, overhead shot, see the product. And then there's a side view shot. The product's here, side view. And then there is the front view shot. Alright, the product's here. So all the cameras are pointing at the right spot, okay, which is the product on the table, which I'm going to sit down here, unbox this, go through the demonstration of how it works, and everything will be there. So now, as you can see, every time I got to stretch my hand forward and press and change the camera, right? Okay, I have another device connected via the USB-C, and it goes into this YoloDeck. Yes. Okay, YoloDeck. I've configured it to the first row of the YoloDeck to control the camera source. So if I press 1, 2, 3, okay, watch. 1, 2, okay, 3. One more time. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So I don't have to stretch my hand all the way there. Okay, YoloDeck, well, it's sort of a remote control. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Cool, right? Overhead cam, side cam, front cam. Isn't that cool? Okay, now look at the vertical version. 1, 2, 3. Cool, right? So this will go to TikTok, and this will go to YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. Alrighty, so now for the audio on the YoloBox Extreme. Okay, YoloBox Ultra already set up audio. YoloBox Extreme, all I need to do is to go to the speaker icon. Okay, I want the audio to come from my overhead cam. All right, this overhead cam, because this Logitech actually has got very good microphone built in, stereo mic. Okay, I want to use this. So this overhead cam is in a USB 1, and therefore for the audio I would choose USB 1. I'll turn on. Okay, test 1 2 1 2 1 2. All right, and for the Ultra, the audio right now is coming from Tiny 2. Okay, we shut off, and most of the time I will not be using Tiny 2 anymore, so I will switch the audio away by going to the audio panel, and I'll switch to HDMI 1, which is the output source from here. Alright, so I'm going to switch to HDMI 1 and turn off my USB 1, which is a Obsbot Tiny 2. Okay, most of the time I will not touch this anymore unless something breaks off. Okay, the main stream is actually for TikTok. The rest are just for recording, right? Recording. Okay, but my audience are everywhere. Okay, so this is done. So audio and video is done for the vertical stream on the YoloBox Ultra. Now YoloBox InStream, the video source is all set, audio is set. So now what's next? Let me take a seat. Okay, to simplify things, I have connected my mouse, all right, to connect to the YoloBox Extreme. Okay, this mouse is very good. This is a Ugreen mouse. I highly recommend it. Okay, I can control multiple equipment with this. All I have to do is press gray, blue, green. Okay, gray means I connected to another device. Blue means Bluetooth to my laptop. I can control my laptop cursor. Now green means I can control the cursor on the YoloBox Extreme. Okay, watch. I can control the cursor. So now I'm going to turn off, without touching the YoloBox Extreme, I'm going to retract the audio. Alright. And I'm now going to, okay, there's one cable here. Let me just hide this. Minion, just go push that thing. Okay, minions are very useful. They will help me hold the cables. Okay, now let me see. I've got my audio and camera all set up. Now I will need to set up my stream. So I would like to stream in, I would like to multi-stream, so I'm going into the, let me go closer here. Okay, I'll be using the mouse. Okay, I'll be going into the, I can use my mouse from far away. I don't want to go so near now. I'll leave my camera on the tripod stand. Okay, alright, and I am going into the settings. I want to multi-stream, so on the streaming mode I will select it and change it using YOLO Live multi-streaming service. Okay, and I say got it. Alright, do I need to set any other things? Not really. The next thing I want to set is the streaming resolution. Okay, from 1080p I want to change it to 2K. Alright, let me click again. Okay, so streaming I want to change to 2K instead of 1080p. Okay, stream at 2K, 30 frames per second, 8 megabits per second. Alright, now this is done. Okay, let's see if I have to set any more things. Basically everything is set. Close this. Okay, I'm gonna close this, and now I'm gonna set the, I'm gonna set this. Alright, overlay. Okay, these are text overlay. Okay, usually I have my name ready, but I want to put this higher a little bit. So let's put it higher, yep, my name. Okay, my name there, and done. Now for this unbox and review. Okay, what's the name of this product? The name product is, let me go and check. The name of this product is it's the bag. All right, camera bag. I call it camera bag. All right, unbox and instead of test, unbox and review. There's no testing required. So REV, no. Let's capitalize REV, review. All right, unbox and review the P&D crossbody bag. Okay, P&D crossbody bag. So let's change this. Okay, let's capitalize everything. P and okay, this one will be faster if I use my hand. P and D. Oh, what is it? D cross body bag. Okay, bag. Okay, put it done, and I'm gonna tap done. Okay, when it comes to keyboard, it's faster to use your hand, right? So now at the end I will put this here where they can find me. Okay, so yeah, there are three things now. So instead of controlling from here, I'm going to switch off this overlay and I can control it. Let me set it first. I want this one to be in front, this one to be the second one, and the third one is the logo. Okay, so I close the overlay panel. Okay, now I'm gonna use my YoloDeck. 1, 2, 3. This will be the overlay, right? Overlay. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, watch. Okay, 1 will be the title. 2 will be my name and my social media handle, and then that will be the starting intro. Now I'll switch it off. Then at the end of the stream, I will do the last one. Again, my social media handle alone at Adrian Video Image. Okay, so basically that's the overlay. Now, just now we set to multi-stream, correct? So we are going into our share panel. Okay, multi-stream panel. I am going to activate, first of all, Twitch. Twitch is the easiest to activate. Okay, Twitch at Adrian Video Image. Then I will activate Facebook. I'll stream on my timeline, my profile public. Okay, done. I know. Then okay, for this I will stream to Adrian Video. I got 3 YouTube channels right for today. Actually there's 4, but the most common one will be Adrian Video Image. Okay, that's where this product will be, or a different product will be on different channels. I'll stream publicly and tap done. Okay, once that's done, you close this, and then I will switch over to a comments page. Okay, get ready to go live stream here. So basically I'm all set today. Am I going to use the laptop? No, I'm not going to use a laptop. So what's next here is I will tap on the go live on the YoloBox Extreme, and it will start going live. When I finish streaming, I'll just tap go live again, and then I'll watch the comments being typed out here from all 3 channels. Alright, and then on the YoloBox Ultra, I just type go live here and go live on TikTok. Okay, when I finish live, there'll be another switch somewhere on the top right hand corner to end the live. Okay, so I'm about to go live on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch via the YoloBox Extreme, and then it goes into my YoloBox Ultra, where I'll go live to TikTok. All right, 4 places. I can also go live to Instagram, but I don't have much audience there. But yep, that's it. So yes, probably in the I'll leave all the links to all the equipment that I introduced down below. Okay. Oh, by the way, the internet. I'm not using wireless. I'm using Ethernet cable for both of them. It's directly connected to my internet router. Right, Ethernet cable for the most stable connection. All right, and yes, and these are the HDMI inputs. Some of them I'm not using, and this is the USB input of the YoloBox Extreme. So I'll leave the links down below to all the equipment that I introduced here, and also the link to the stream of this particular stream, which I'm going to stream to. Okay, because right now I'm really going to stream now. So I'll see you in the next one. This is Adrian from videolane.com. Thanks for watching. Okay, so how to off them? How to off? Oh, just for your knowledge, I am using Prism Live on my Android phone to do this. Going live on YouTube. Alright, goodbye.